Damn. So you just went to fucking destroy this disabled girl at bowling and then went home.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ClassyCast. We got Owen, we got Will, we're in here. I don't know any Asian people though. That's the thing, like
well, not fully Asian, no.
Who do you know that's like half Asian?
Noah Kalan.
Is he? Oh yeah, he looks like
His grandparents.
slobs on Indian curries all the time.
He used to get so mad when people said that he was from China. They didn't even say anything negative.
He looks
He looks
Indian
so
though.
angry.
Like he looks like he
I know
has
what you mean, yeah.
Bombay potatoes for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever been to his house, I've had sushi, and that's 3 times.
Really?
Wow.
he's not doing a lot for stereotypes, is he? He's sort of like next thing he'll be crashing cars because he can't see you properly.
It wasn't all sushi, it was just that kind of food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my granddad's wife is from Papua New Guinea, which isn't
yeah,
Asian, but
I mean,
like,
I take geography, but
that's like full-blown forest areas.
oh right.
Oh, that's quite cool actually. I'd like to live in like some Japanese forests. They got their pink trees.
My granddad told me about this. The way they cook meat for a certain way is they put hot stones on the ground, they put the meat on it, and then they cover it over and come back like 24 hours later.
Cover over what? Just
I don't really know, mud.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they just eat with their hands.
I mean, that's basically like slow cooking, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Put it in there for 24
It
hours.
just doesn't cook.
Just not with like mud spread on like shit all over it.
Yeah.
And
On the
worms.
floor. Places in like South Africa have like 12 kids average.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it's crazy. Really.
it's like what are you doing that for?
That's just
You can barely feed half of one.
Yeah,
You know?
It's a good point.
That's just a bunch of fucking wither skeletons walking around.
That's true, yeah.
They just need bow and arrows.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, I know they don't use swords.
They just need stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you'd think people will fuck less because there's obviously porn all over the place, and
true.
people don't feel the need to go out and
That's true.
mate because they can just fap like to hentai.
Yeah, but like, surely as an adult, maybe you have a relationship with someone and it's like I don't know, like just a thing that you do because you like each other.
Yeah, no, that's definitely still a thing, but I'm saying like I think a lot of people don't even want that really anymore. And like people, it used to be like the norm to go and do that, but now it's like no one really cares.
All those office stories where adverts used to be like, it's fine to go and have fun at lunch, but not to have fun at lunch.
I can, like lunch is too long, man. I'll last a minute and a half max. I'll find out a smoke break. That's how long I'll last.
There was a Radio 1 talk, and they were talking about someone that was doing it every lunchtime, and they had a husband, but like she'd just go out and have a quick one at lunch every day.
Yeah, well, you know.
I don't think they were aware, and then it all just came out. But that couple were still together.
Well, maybe she was getting distracted, but maybe she had a fit co-worker. That's all I'm saying. Maybe he was a hunk.
every lunchtime.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't going around the office. Yeah. Well, I gotta slam Troy, Michael, and then James. He works in accountants, so
maybe if I can get in the manager's pocket, get a pay rise.
No, I bet that's the thing though.
Have
People.
a checklist.
Yeah. Well, if that's what she was doing, it's just like video game achievement hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Her husband needs to respect it.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like, if a man is known to have sex all the time, he's called a stud, a player. But if a woman is, she's called a whore or a slut.
Yeah, but I find that quite funny. So
So do I.
Yeah.
But like,
I know that is a point though, and it is, to an extent, there is still a sexist issue.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people like over exaggerate it maybe in some cases, like extreme feminism.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is where it's like no dicks allowed sort of thing.
Yeah, that's like the smallest minority of people.
Because
true.
You know that assembly we had, the World Studies thing.
I probably wasn't there. Our tutor keeps forgetting.
It was about like men and women.
Oh yeah.
So they brought up an example of a basketball player and a tennis player, and the tennis one was a woman. I don't remember her name. She's big though.
Okay.
And she made less than the 100th most earning basketball player, who was a guy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's more money in basketball.
Yeah, that's very true.
So people are buying, the shoes, the clothes.
Yeah.
Who's buying tennis shirts
Well,
with her on?
Tennis players.
I thought they would have the example for like the same sport.
Yeah.
Like that would have made more sense.
But yeah.
And would be
It's
more
just-
reliable.
Can you think of a single woman basketball player though?
I can think of like 2 male ones, but you know, it's like,
That's very true.
Yeah.
but it's like there's more money in male basketball, and
Yeah.
that's just a fact. It's like if
Yeah,
woman
yeah.
basketball made more money, they could pay her more.
Yeah.
But you know, tennis is not as popular.
Yeah.
I'd argue, especially in America, it's not
Yeah,
no one
tennis
plays
is like a
fucking
tiny
tennis.
Mm.
Although
Pussy sport. But you know, but then they brought up about a movie with I think like fucking Ryan Reynolds.
oh,
And
okay.
somewhat, it might not have been Ryan Reynolds. I think Ryan Reynolds
Alright.
or someone big like that,
Yeah.
and another woman actor who I've never heard of, and said how they get paid different,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
it was.
and that was so stupid because it's like
Ryan Reynolds.
he was
and a random woman.
he was the
Makes
main
sense.
actor,
Yeah, exactly.
which means he gets paid more, no, even if it's
Yeah.
a woman.
That's a good point.
And he's a bigger actor in general, which you know, like Robert Downey Jr. They pay him
Oh,
more
yeah,
Robert
Downey
than
Jr.
Scarlett Johansson because
Yeah.
he's been in more movies.
Yeah,
He's made him more money. It's just how it works.
that's true.
It's not illegal to be with your cousin.
What? Not at all.
A person that I know that will remain
Oh.
that will remain unnamed. Her nan and granddad were cousins.
What?
But isn't there
And they're
like
married now.
can't there be some complications with that? Like, isn't there a slight risk or no?
Yeah.
I don't know about birth because I don't think they had any kids. But well, they had to.
What, the grandparents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The logics come in here. But I don't know about that because they're cousins, not direct relation.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not like a.
It's like if brothers and
Half-step
sisters
cousins.
slam, they come out with like 6 arms and like 7 toes.
Yeah. All right. This is a really weird story, but
Where's this going?
I was
It's not
walking
very
back
precise.
from going out with my mum,
Mm.
and she told me this story because we heard 2 cats screaming in a bush,
Jesus.
and she told me how a cat's dick is serrated. So when they're
as well.
doing it, as they, as they're pulling out, it scratches the sides of their vagina, so that the semen
Sandpaper.
seeps into them, so that there's 100% chance that they get pregnant. Which
That's
is why that a
dangerous.
cat is
I'm never
always.
looking at my cat the same way. I do remember that though, and like I think in Turkey they just had cats rolling around in the hotel place, and like they were like,
Seems about right. Yeah, but like that's why they scream because they're in agony.
oh Jesus!
I'm not.
And that's the
God.
beauty of hentai. Everybody, you can do things like that as well.
Yeah, furry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's a
like
good point.
Tegan.
yes.
I don't want
Oh
to bring her up
my
again. I know
God.
I did in the last one. but
yes.
I've now you know, it's been a few weeks since,
Oh, God.
and like
Too long.
The first time I found out she was like a furry, I was in cadets and
was
someone
like-
had her TikToks up and
I
it was
know,
her with her furry
I thought
mask
someone
on.
made the Instagram account as a joke.
Oh no,
So I
no.
followed it.
yeah, furry.
I was like, oh,
Jump on
this
that
is-
bandwagon.
I realised it was actually Tegan, and I was like, oh.
She's always drawing.
Wait, hang
her
on,
OC.
She has an Instagram account. I did not know
Yeah.
this.
She's
No,
all-
it's called like something the fluffy wolf.
It's like
or something.
Lime,
Lime,
isn't it?
yeah,
Lime,
her
that's
OC
it.
is called Lime. She's always
Oh,
drawing
God.
it and that.
Oh, whenever I see her in school, she's always looking sad. Like she'll look at me, she'll go,
Well, she ain't really got any friends, and you know.
It's just Philip Puke and William Elliot.
Yeah, I do feel a
Yeah.
little bad sometimes. I feel bad then, but then I see like in my immediate lesson, she like picked a scab off and it was bleeding.
She-
And
she's kind
it was
of
on her
doing-
hands and she was like, "It's bleeding," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know, I can see, I can see."
She's kind of doing it to herself. Really.
yeah, like you can feel bad for her to a
Yeah,
point, but then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like she's pulling herself
it's,
down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
her fault, really.
Yeah, she always writes one word for an answer. She just puts a single word, but maybe that's to do with how did you put it? Not right in the head.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say difficulties.
That was,
She's just not right in the head.
I didn't. at the time, I was
Might
like,
as well
what
have
can I
said she's
say?
fucking mental.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good point. Yeah.
it's not wrong.
Whoa, my God, we're coming through swinging today, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Hope Tegan isn't watching this.
No, well,
she's too busy wearing a furry costume.
yeah, she's
Okay, now I hope she's not.
jacking off other furries. You know?
Oh, I had to walk home with her once because I used to live
You
in the
had
same.
to.
I don't think you had to.
Yeah.
She ran up behind me.
You
I'm
should have
like-
kept running.
I started running, but she wouldn't stop following.
Okay.
You
And I-
must have some stamina, man.
I mean, she didn't. She stopped, but then
Oh.
I just it was a
Booted
hill.
her in the face and just kept going.
No, it was a hill. I didn't
Oh,
feel like
okay.
running up the hill.
Yeah, no,
and she
fair
caught
enough.
up. And she started talking to me about all her PlayStation boyfriends and
Yeah?
how they'd had sex in Minecraft.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, And then she talked to me about how, and like this is before.
I was like, oh, that's quite wholesome. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then she started talking to me. This is before furries were like a common thing. But she started talking to me about how she thought she was a werewolf because she had hair growing down here.
Naturally a furry.
Yeah, that's like,
no decision.
that's how it goes.
She had loads of like extra hair, which is just from not having haircuts. And like her canines
Not
were
even
really
touching it.
like much longer than she thought, but they weren't.
Maybe she was chiseling them like a
Making
nail
sharp.
file.
Yeah. She tried to get me to touch them.
Oh!
No, I don't really want to touch your teeth,
Bro,
Dean.
you would have been like that, and she was like, oh.
Come
Yeah.
over with no
Yeah.
finger. But yeah,
Oh, God.
I do feel bad for her though. Like she invited me to her birthday, which was interesting. We went
Did you
bowling.
have to wear a furry suit?
I did not.
You went
Wait,
bowling.
did you go?
Yeah, I went. This
Wait,
was
who
years
was-
ago.
who was-
Oh, you're a saint, Owen.
Tegan.
you
It was
know?
me.
No, who?
Oh, Tegan's mum went. And some
Oh.
year 10 girl.
Oh,
We
you
were
didn't even know.
no. We went
You and a
bowling.
bunch of strangers pretty much
was-
went bowling.
Yeah, it was me, Tegan, and someone that was older than us that Tegan knew, because she lived near. And we went bowling. I smashed it, and then I went home.
Damn. So you just went to fucking destroy this disabled girl at bowling and then went home.
Yeah.
Happy
Jeez.
birthday.
Did you get a
Wow.
strike and go, fuck you, Tegan?
I wish I could have.
Beat that. Wanna roll today.
She used to sit to the left of me in maths, like not to the left, but like at 90 degrees. And she used to just not shut up about Roblox and like
Oh gosh,
keep
Roblox.
everyone. It was like me, Seth, Katie Rowland, and Tegan.
What did you say? Oh, come back to that. Yeah.
But she was just constantly talking about her YouTube account and be like, "Oh, please watch my videos."
Subscribe to ClassyCast, everybody.
Yeah.
But she just didn't shut up about it the whole
And to Tegan
time.
plays.
Is that what it's called?
No, I have no idea.
Oh. Can't plug anyone else.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I-
I'll plug her. I'll put her in the description. If I find it, it's in the description below.
And no one spoke apart from Tegan, constantly shouting about her YouTube account
Oh.
every lesson. And
But
then
you-
she stole my PE bag.
The audacity on this bit.
Well, no, right. She thought she had PE, but she didn't know for some reason. I
So she was
okay.
like,
No,
sucks
so I
him.
walked out. No, I didn't walk out. I stood up from my desk.
Stormed out.
No, no. No, so I stood up at the end of the lesson and went, "Where's my bag?" And I went to the corridor and saw her running away with it. I was like, "Excuse me, do you have PE?"
There's little rats.
And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Well, that's my bag." Like, "Obviously not." Anyway, yeah, I got it back eventually.
Eventually.
I found it at the PE office the next day.
She's a bit of a dick though.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't. It's
because unless it's part of her, how did you put it again?
we bring this up every time.
No, I just think
Yeah.
I'm just making
Um,
fun of him now.
Oh, how was it?
Something
messed up
wrong
in
with
the head.
Messed
Messed up in the head.
Yeah.
Part of her messed up in the headness, but like I gave her my iMedia booklet because she sits on the end and we have to pass them to the end.
Right.
Oh god.
And then she threw it back at me, at my face. She was like, "You take your own one."
Wait, do you sit next to her?
Yeah, right next to her.
Oh.
It's like that.
Oh no, I remember you.
You
could
said
smell
about
a
that.
breath
Yeah.
or something. You said.
Oh.
It was all. But like, so imagine her right there.
Right.
The books have got to go over on the end of the table. So
Oh, yeah.
I just pass it down, and she throws it back at me and says, "You take your own book."
Do you ever
Christ.
speak to her?
Well, meant he's Mr. Right Stain's like always trying to do partnered work
Oh.
because we're sat high ability next to low ability. So it's
Oh.
like
Oh,
Matty
that's
Butts
not a
next
bad
to
way of doing
Robin,
it. I like that.
That's a-
Dom's
yeah, that's a
next
good
to
way.
That's a
Leon
good idea,
Case.
actually.
But like, no one talks, you know?
Wait,
That's what I mean.
Dom's considered high ability. Oh my god, that must
Yeah.
be a pretty
Well,
low
compared
It's
to-
like
ability
second
person.
Compared
set,
to
third
Leon.
set average,
That's true, though.
God, I'm really I'm roasting Tegan and Leon for the past 2 podcasts.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, Leon was absolutely destroyed.
But
Yeah.
I have found him quite funny actually, but not. I don't think
Not
he's
in a-
trying to be funny.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
Like,
no, this
He,
is just
he
him.
keeps calling Dom butt plug.
Yeah.
He comes
Jeez.
he's like, "Alright, butt plug."
Oh yeah, the way he talks as well. Like there must be something wrong with his voice.
He's probably messed up in there.
I came out of the womb with my
Flew
poo.
out the womb.
with my poo, drowning in it.
Yeah, your poo or your mum's?
Mine.
Because a lot of the times,
I
mums
pooed-
like
I
shit
pooed
themselves
in the
when
stomach.
How does that get there?
And then started drowning in my poo. When they got the poo off me, I was getting strangled by my umbilical cord.
Oh, Jesus.
I was purple and actually dead. I had no pulse, and I came back to life. So I've
There
already
you go.
died.
That's about
once.
right.
Jesus came down on that baby, took a shit on him, and then revived him. And that's
Yeah.
about how your life's
God.
been so far. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've died once already.
Covered in shit.
Yeah.
Now that's the way to go right there with some dignity.
Yeah.
Well, would you have any?
That story will
issues?
come out
Not
on
as
my
far as
wedding
I
day
know.
if I ever
I
have
haven't
one.
really been told, so.
No, you need to be like, mother, tell me about the time I came out in your vagina, please.
I need to know.
Please.
I mean,
it's important.
I found out how I was made last night.
Yeah.
I found out the story. It was
Well,
kind of
when
weird.
a mum and dad love each other.
Well, yeah,
very
no.
much.
Okay, I knew that side of it, but I found out the exact reason. I was made on a pull-out.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they weren't unhappy when they found out I was being made.
Just a little disappointed. Was all. Just a
Yeah.
little like.
And then he came out covered in shit. And he was
Yeah, it was like, I knew this was gonna be like this.
Yeah, but look at me now.
Yeah. Such a perfect silence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you didn't have any issues then?
No, I don't think
That's
so.
good.
I hope not. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, at least you're living it big now. Living
Yeah.
out. Guys, it's December 1st.
Yeah.
Nearly fucking
Oh my
Christmas.
God, it's
Yeah.
Do you like my Christmas tree, by the way?
Yes, I do.
I thought I'd get it
Is that
up.
on
Get it
camera?
good.
Is that, I was going to say, is that a shot?
I think so.
Oh,
If
well,
not,
Will's body's in the way anyway.
Yeah.
I'll put one on screen. There's a Christmas
What,
tree up
random
there.
Christmas tree?
Yeah, I'll just plop it in every once in a while.
My first time trying vodka was with my mum.
Yeah.
I opened the bottle and then closed it really silently and pretended to drink loads. My mum came in panicking because she thought I was chugging vodka. And I was like, no, mum, it's closed. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, you can try a little sip if you want. And so I opened the lid, poured a bit in because I wanted to seem sensible. Because I'm trying to seem sensible. And I just went,
Yeah, I
closed
mean.
the bottle and went,
And the bottle was empty.
then it was gone
five
in a
minutes
day.
later.
Will, transgenders.
I don't know. I
Would
haven't-
you ever partake in a surgery to?
I would not.
No.
Not once.
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't want to be a woman deep down.
No.
I'd not even think about it, honestly.
No, I don't want to be a woman, to be honest.
Whoa! Yeah,
What?
fuck woman.
I mean, they've
That's not what
literally
I
got
mean.
everything worse. They've got periods. They
Yeah.
feel like they have to wear makeup.
They got to squeeze babies out.
That's true.
That's very true. That's the worst one.
I
Although,
don't-
like, on the pain scale, apparently getting hit in the nuts is worse.
No, it's the same.
Same.
It's the same, apparently.
Yeah, but it'll be like getting hit in the nuts constantly.
Yes,
It'll be
true.
like,
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
That's the difference. They
Yeah.
have, like, a long pain. Ours is, like...
Sometimes like 24 hours.
Mm, ours is,
Straight
like,
getting hit in the
serious pain.
nuts.
Ours is, like,
Oh,
serious pain.
God.
And then it's...
It's kind of like a, you know.
And then it's, like, a constant ache of...
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
it goes up like your stomach.
Yeah.
It's
My
aches
dad
well.
got shot in the nuts with a paintball once.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was
How
screaming.
bad can someone be at aiming?
Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
eh?
no, that was the
yeah, but
point.
like
Maybe
he
it is.
dropped to the deck and screamed.
Shiver me timbers right there. Dropped to the deck. One thing that's like people say you shouldn't make fun of is fat people. However,
Right.
It's
I
quite
don't
fun.
think that's accurate. It is quite fun.
It is quite fun. No.
But I don't think that's accurate because it's not like the same as making fun of someone being gay.
It's true.
Because you don't wake up in the morning and decide you're gonna, you know, suck a bunch of penis.
That's true.
However, someone who's fat
Yeah.
decides
I'm gonna eat
they'll
4
eat
donuts
7
right
cakes.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I'm,
know
not,
what you mean.
I'm not talking a little bit of pudge.
600
No, no.
pounds.
Yeah, I'm talking some big boys, you know, some plump lads.
Yeah.
But like
Lads.
a lot of fat women in particular, kind of, I've noticed, kind of go all out. Like, you know, look at the hair done, look at the nails,
Oh yeah, they're
get the nice shoes.
yeah. I can imagine literally the fat. Right, this is gonna be targeting a very small minority here, but
Well, not very small though, is
Well-
it? Really?
Not very
same amount as thin people, but just less people.
Yeah.
Same
Well, there are like 3 people
body
already.
mass. A fat black woman.
Well, it's already interesting.
What?
Just looking
No,
like
fat black woman, right? Yeah.
yeah, like I saw it in a show first. Fat black sassy woman. They'll have like black hair with purple streaks in their hair, really bright nails,
High heels.
bright clothes, high heels.
High heels.
Walk,
Like
walk
bead
along with
necklace or something.
the butt.
Bright
cheeks.
orange lips.
Oh, not bright orange lips.
Well, no,
Like
like
a-
a really light red.
Like a really
Oh.
bright
Yeah.
lipstick. Like
Yeah.
they'll have everything.
When the sun goes on, it just blinds you.
Yeah, just like reflective.
They walk 1 foot in front of the other,
Yeah,
handbag in one, ready to slap someone else in the other.
and it's that proper walk as well.
It
Or
is.
it'd be more like this.
Yeah, it would be more like.
and I can just imagine someone behind.
Wheezing the whole time.
Someone behind with a trombone.
Yeah. Stop following me. Fucking. I don't know. Supermarkets don't help though with all like the saturated sugars and.
It's true.
It's true.
Like.
It's not the supermarket's fault. It's the brand's fault, actually.
Yeah, I mean, like Morrison's, a pack of Morrison's own biscuits, 89p.
Yeah.
But you know, like a ready-made salad's like £3.
Yeah, that's very true.
That
So
is
it's
very
like
true.
it's if you're low on money.
Yeah, and also
You got a family and your kid's gonna eat.
That is a good point.
Like you're hungry. Well, there's biscuits.
yeah, like you
or
can
I'm
buy.
paying a tenner for a nice piece of chicken. You know.
Yeah,
That's true.
and then like, with bagels and stuff, you can buy a bagel, but it's like £2-3. Like if you just want one of their freshly baked ones, and then all the pack ones are packed with preservatives and stuff.
Yeah, weird stuff.
So yeah, it's like whenever you want anything high quality, you pay more. But whenever you just want to feed your family, you're feeding them stuff that will ruin them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean I think fat people do try hard. Not at working out, obviously, but
They'll sort of have the ambition to not be fat, but they can never.
They never go through it.
When you get to a point, it's not like you can just walk into a gym and start working out.
No.
One, the people around you are gonna absolutely.
We don't need to
Well, yeah,
go to
no
a public
one's,
gym.
no one's gonna say anything. Like if you went to a public gym with grown.
They've probably got more important.
Maybe if
things
you're a
to be
teenager,
worried
but
about.
like
okay.
grown adults.
Like only
no
with
one's
grown
gonna be
adults, no.
like, fatty.
You never know.
They've got more important.
I
Things to worry
mean,
about.
there are people like Jake Paul and Logan Paul in the world now. They go into suicide forests and make fun of people. So you know.
And I mean, I don't want to, for lack of a better word, lump fat people. Everyone into the same group.
Yeah, no, of course. Because there's people that are like unbelievably obese.
Yeah, I'm talking people that have like a shelf out the back,
Yeah.
and a shelf out the front.
Oh yeah.
And you got a problem when you got two necks.
People
talking
Neck
about having
below the chest.
Yeah, talking about having a few chins, but you know, there's a problem when you got two necks.
I know what you mean.
You look like a turkey, you swang. And, there's a bad point when you have a gravitational pull. And if you ever bend over, all the weight's now on that side, your legs flip up. You just go down. Fucking pavement cracks.
If you lean over, you just
Second you move all that, gone. You're walking in slow motion while everyone else is in the present.
My cadet things, they have like pockets on the arms.
Yeah, I mean,
like doors all the way down. It's a bit odd.
Yeah, but I could see it. You got a lot of stuff to carry around.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but you'd be like, oh, which one of which
pocket?
No, which. Well, which pocket is in the right arm? Oh, which one? The upper one. Oh, which one?
Yeah. And then in those pockets, so it's like those Russian dolls.
Yeah. But yeah, we have like just our normal like trouser pockets are like I can extend my hand in them. They're that big. And then we've got pockets on the jacket that's there, and then we've got our over jacket. And then on weekends we'll wear webbing, which has all pockets around it. You have so much stuff that you need to carry. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't think Will needs to carry any tactical blades or something. Although that's a pretty good place to keep like
it's a bit. Well, I mean, you wouldn't put like a knife in there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you fell over. And
yeah, so I mean, that's not.
I saw this thing on Crime Watch. Right, I've got a lot of random stories up from like someone saying knife. Yeah. But yeah, there was a guy running up and down a street, and an officer noticed it. And when they pulled him over, he was saying someone was chasing him or a fight had gone on. And when they searched him, like he had a kitchen knife in his leg, which had been stuffed into his jogging bottoms, and it had fallen down to his leg. Yeah. And when the officer was searching him, he could have cut his hand. This dude could have cut his leg open whilst running, and it was like a kitchen knife, like a proper.
If any place, why would it be parallel with your leg?
Yeah.
Even if you like bend your leg in.
Not only that,
it could go straight into
your
skin.
regions right there. And he had
that's what I mean. That is dangerous.
Just tucked into his waistline.
Yeah, I put it in my like bag or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a bit dangerous.
Well, I think it must be for like ease of access to have it like there.
That's true.
So someone doesn't know you've got it. You're just like,
yeah.
But
also, they could be using it to make their dick look big. Like,
what, a knife? A knife?
Is that a knife in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
It's just flat all the way down.
Yeah.
Any deep emotional troubles you'd like to share?
Don't think so.
No. My dad just died.
Alright, if you've enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe, notifications, comment, all that good stuff.
Sicko show like Mike Moore's. My city ain't nothing like yours. Slipping in the darkness like war. Night crawl with the lights off. You see a lot of life lost for the white horse. Regardless the charges, making assault targets. All on the red carpet, guns from the black market. Hey, who got the politicians in their back pocket? Pimp slap pump.